Live from CIBJO Congress 2023 at the Fairmont, Jaipur. Today we have a very special guest, FERIEL ZEROUKI, Senior Vice President, International Relations De Beers, and the first woman president of the World Diamond Council. Namaste, FERIEL.
Namaste. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. A career as dazzling as the Diamonds De Beers markets, and now the first woman president of the WDC. What are the challenges? How's it being in the hot seat?
Wow, so it's been a very interesting ride. I started in the diamond industry 19 years ago. And I focused on analysis and pricing, working very closely with the mines. And within the Beers Group, I've been blessed to be able to work across mining, across supply chain, pricing, compliance, sustainability. So I've been able to get the knowledge straight from the source. And with that, I've been exposed to this wonderful industry. We are one industry. You know, what happens at De Beers impacts the midstream, it impacts the downstream. What happens at retail impacts the midstream also. And same, manufacturing. Here we are in India at the heartbeat of the manufacturing center. And what happens in India heavily impacts us as well as producers. So engaging all the different trade bodies and supporting them, I gained the respect, which was not very easy as a woman. It's hard. It's a man's world here, but actually the men have been very supportive of me and built me up, mentored me into this position that I'm in today as the president of the World Diamond Council. So we need men and we need women, and capable of supporting each other, because diverse views helps us grow better.
So I just said in the hot seat, what are the few challenges you're immediately looking at addressing?
So right now there's many challenges in the industry, but if I can pick three, first is obviously we're going through a downturn. We had very, very, very strong years after COVID, where there was a lot of demand for natural diamonds, and people bought a lot of diamond and diamond jewelry because they were reconnecting with people. It's an emotional product. They were buying gifts and they were self-purchasing, having saved quite a lot of money during COVID. What consumers did meant that retailers were buying more from the manufacturers were buying more from the producers. Where we are now is that there is a downturn, and the downturn is caused by a few different issues. First, people bought too much, so there's currently now quite some stock stuck in the midstream as well, and retailers are worried of buying that stock if there's no consumer demand. So the big first problem is that. The second one is geopolitical issues. The war in Ukraine, which is totally outside of our hands, has meant that the G7 are developing new criteria for natural diamonds entering the G7 countries. The G7 countries are the consumer countries, and that's where the demand for diamonds comes from. So if it becomes difficult for natural diamonds to enter the G7 countries, we run a huge risk of consumer demand for natural diamonds, and we must pull together to develop a solution that is practical, effective, takes into consideration India, takes into consideration Africa, takes into consideration the needs of the G7. We need to unite and work together so that natural diamonds can enter seamlessly into the G7 countries and consumers can continue to buy.
And the third challenge?
The third one, I hear from everyone, it's marketing. Marketing of diamonds, category marketing. And we as De Beers have understood and heard loud and clearly this requirement. And so what we've done is we've developed a campaign called Seize the Day that is focused for Q4. We've spent $20 million on that, and we are providing it for free for all retailers globally to be able to use for the next quarter in order to drive demand for consumers' desire for the product.
FERIEL, however cliched it may be, natural versus lab grown, your views?
Products. Okay, so lab grown, for example, my daughter, she has a lab grown diamond from Lightbox because she goes to school and she wants to wear something. It's fun, it's cheap, it's okay if she loses it. Okay, there is no way I'm going to give her a natural diamond and say the same thing. Okay, she does have natural diamonds, they're special. I gave them to her, and her father gave them to her for special moments when she went into secondary school, for example. That she doesn't wear every day, but she will treasure, and that value will stay with her forever. The value of natural diamonds, they are 1 billion years old. So when I touch this, I touch something that is 1 billion years old. While I'm wearing it throughout my life cycle, it's not even a fraction of this diamond's life. Different occasions and for different products. Totally for it. Is one more ethical than the other? I don't believe that one product is more ethical than the other. I strongly believe that it's the actors that are ethical. If I'm De Beers and I do natural diamonds, my standards are this. If I do lab grown, I will do the same standards. But if I'm an unethical player, I will be unethical. So that's my personal opinion.
Uh, since now CIBJO has come to India, so India question, China, USA consumer offtake has dipped, and now we feel that the supply is not matching demand. There's a voluntary stop of rough cause for concern. What's happening in India?
We've been here before. As I believe this industry is cyclical, okay? And actually, in the Indian culture, you believe in the cycle, right? So, in your life, you don't start and end with birth and death. It's a cycle. It's the same thing with natural diamonds. It's a cyclical product, and so we are coming in a downturn, and people are worried. But there's quite a lot that is happening. One, as I mentioned, the marketing campaign to drive consumer demand. Second is this moratorium. That means that rough supply will not be there here, and so that's going to create a reaction with the retailers where they will be buying natural diamonds. And the time to buy is now, because Diwali is coming, nobody's going to be manufacturing. So the start will be back in January. By now, or it's too late.
From the team at JewelBuzz, thank you and wish you the very best in all your endeavors at TBS and the WDC.
Thank you very much.